Hey, I'm Steve Cantarino here in Seabrook, New Hampshire with Steve Cantarino with a couple of interesting vehicles. Now, we think about the Jeep Wagoneer and Cherokee as being closed roof vehicles, some with 2 doors. In the case of the Cherokee, the Wagoneer had 4 doors, fixed roof, right? Well, the Dodge offers something like this. Well, yes and no. Later on, yes, for sure. But in 1970, you could actually buy something in Mexico that kind of did the job of a Chevy Suburban with a fixed steel roof and a Dodge D-Series half-ton pickup truck. And again, these are built in Mexico. Very different. They have opening doors from the back, 3 rows of seating in these things. And where did you find this one, Steve?
Well, this particular truck was something that, I looked for a long time because I wanted a B100, which is the Ford version of it. But I found this out in New Mexico. And, I said, that's a pretty unique vehicle. But what drew me to it even more was that it is dual fuel. It runs on propane as well. But I love the lines on it, the chrome and the way it's shaped. So it's a unique vehicle.
You can see some things here that are specific to this actual model. And the B-Series Fords, there were Ford pickup trucks with a longer body like this one here. But again, this is a Dodge piece, not available in the United States. But with that said, this was built in Mexico. And the rear body cap right here is specific to this body. And also there's something in Mexico called local content laws, where you have a certain number of parts built into the vehicle that had to come from Mexico. And instead of the usual 8 3/4 Chrysler axles, these have a Spicer Model 45, basically a mini Dana right down here. It's your removable center cap. That's something you don't find on American Dodge pickups, but in Mexican built vehicles, it was the law to have a certain amount of local content, Mexican made stuff. And it's here on this one here. And getting back to the import or export, I should say, and here's the body. Again, it's a 2-door. It has 1, 2, 3 rows of seating. And if we look inside, we'll see the speedometer goes to 160 kilometers per hour, not miles per hour, but definitely it's a Latin content vehicle. Very cool. And this is found in, you say, Texas?
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico.
Very unusual body. And again, that's factory stuff from the Dodge plant in Mexico.
Yeah, yeah.
And come around the front. And you'd think this would have like a V8 or something like that, but there's a surprise. And what do we have under the hood?
The surprise of it is it's a 6-cylinder, but it's what's called a dual fuel 6-cylinder. So it has a propane feed that actually feeds the carburetor. It's off right now. My intention is to restore it and put it back, but it'll run on gasoline or propane. So as you see, they shut off to shut the gas off and turn it on to the propane. So it's kind of unique in that way as well.
And the propane pump is up on the firewall, the aluminum structure right there. So there's a big tank in the back. Got to be, 100 gallons or what do we call it?
I'd say that, about a 100-gallon tank. Yep.
And I think 80 psi, 120 psi, something like propane.
Yeah,
high pressure stuff.
It'll run on a forklift tank very well. So the higher pressure. Yep.
And that was about, I guess, fuel economy, right?
Yeah, it could have been. And it also could have been something of the ability to find gasoline, too.
Yeah.
When you talk about foreign countries, sometimes that's a definite problem, finding gasoline. If this was in an area where gasoline was hard to find, but they were heating the house by propane or other things by propane, living by propane, in fact, it's easy to get it filled up. You go to the place and they fill it up just like they do, your grill tank.
Yeah. And it's fairly conventional otherwise. You have some chrome wheels. I'm not sure if they're factory. Those wheels, by the way, are the 15x7 wheels, also found on Hemi cars. When you see the hoop here has a lot of that. You can find that on a Hemi Challenger or Charger in 1971, 2, like that. That's the Hemi wheel, crazy but true, on this pickup truck. Perhaps factory stuff. The chrome may or may not be factory, don't know. But down the sides, something unusual is the chrome trim. The stainless is part of this vehicle's package.
And that's definitely something that I really like about it because it makes it very unique and eye-catching. And the chrome around the windows. So it's definitely something unique. How many of them still exist? Don't know.
Yeah.
You see the Ford, you don't see a Dodge. Yeah.
Well, very cool. You have something for everybody here. A lot of weird stuff. You're mostly known for your checker collection.
Yeah.
Fetish. With that said, it's a good thing to have.
Yeah, no.
But again, Dodges and all kinds of stuff. Even a Powell sport wagon.
Oh, yeah. Cool. All kind of things unique. And if it's got wheels and it's unique, usually for it. Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing with us. I hope you enjoy this video. And
Thank you. Yeah.
Subscribe to the Steve Mag's YouTube channel, ring the bell, and we'll be back with more videos probably tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching.